All right, all right, all right. We back. Hey, cuz, how y'all doing, fam? Woo! I like saying that. Y'all are family. We family now. We are family. Anyway, let me stop being corny. All right. So, all right, we're gonna get back into this thing. I know it's a subject y'all don't like, cause some of y'all got that monkey on y'all back. You need that fix. You got to get that fix. But listen to me now. I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. Woo, the energy of sex is the most potent energy of all. That energy is when you conserve it and you hold on to it and don't let it go giving it out. It doesn't disappear. Instead, it strengthens you. Hello, you didn't know that, did you? It transforms and it leads to heightened intuition. Okay, your increased creativity goes through the roof, and a deeper connection to the universe is what you're building. Your physical energy gets moved over into the spiritual realm. Didn't know sex was that powerful, did you? Sex as a weapon. You know, they be saying that in songs and stuff. Listen, your weapon is the most high. And together with him controlling this thing here, it's the highest one of all of them, I'm telling you. This allows chosen ones to unlock insights and abilities far beyond the ordinary. So your soul will work beyond physical desires. Chosen ones are on a mission. You're required. You're required to get that true clarity we talk about. Unwavering connections straight to the divine with no distractions. They cannot interrupt, because sex distracts you. You must step away from these desires. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. That's what this is about, okay? But listen to the challenges and rewards. Baba Vanga tells you your life is gonna have some challenges. Well, this is part of it. Like I told you, God told me a long time ago, and I kept trying to defy him getting in relationships and stuff. Oh, he don't really mean it. He don't mean it. I'm gonna get married just like my sisters. Listen, my sisters got married multiple times, and me, I had never got married. So the one time I do, crash, boom, it all didn't work out, okay? And then afterwards, I'm telling you, when I got home from that hospital, after there wasn't nobody there for me, and all the truth started being exposed, and I realized that I made a huge mistake. There was lies going around, and everybody just was different. They was nothing. Listen, I did 12 days in the ICU. I was married less than 30 days. Now, somebody loved you and they just married you. Think about this here. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to talk bad about nobody, but listen. I was in there 13 days, 12 days in the ICU, then one more day in the regular floor. During them 12 days, all I had by my side was my phone. That's all I had. And I had a hospital phone. Only my kids calling me, my older sister calling me, praying with me every day. Nobody else. You get what I'm saying? I was married less than 30 days and wasn't nobody calling. They was chalking me up for poof. She ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it. She got all them health issues. She ain't gonna make it. I'm telling you, that was the attitude of a lot of people. She ain't gonna make it. It was the height of the pandemic. Everybody was in lockdown, and most people that went in, you didn't check out. Like Roach will tell you, wasn't coming home. So they was like, she ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it. Listen, I came home like, listen, you ain't called my family. You ain't called my kids. You ain't let nobody know. You didn't go on Facebook asking people to pray for your wife. You just met. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's go. Listen, he told me I got put my hands up in the air. I said, God, please tell me. I know this is not for real. I did not survive COVID and go through all this stuff to come home to this nonsense. He said, just like this. Still small voice with clarity this time. I ain't never told you to marry him no way. You the one went and did that on your own. You already knew a long time ago. I said you belong to me, and I am a vengeful God. I'm a jealous God. I'm filled with wrath at times, and I told you didn't want to be obedient, so now you had got some served up on a platter, exactly what you dished out, okay? So nobody told you to do that but yourself, and I had nothing to do but swallowed it, and it was like, yeah, he right. Daddy was right. I said, okay, and I knew what I had to do. I got myself in that mess. I got myself out, but it was him. As soon as I heard his voice, it's like I told you, when you hear that voice sometime like your parent, it's my parent. He's my daddy. He's my daddy. He said, listen, I told you. You know what I'm saying? So, hello, I got to get up out of this. And I did it. I said, there ain't no thing, Father. I'll get up out of it. And it was horrible getting out of it. I told you all about all that. So anyway, with this abstinence thing, there's challenges and rewards. The path is challenging for the chosen because you're required to be disciplined endure being, the discipline, you have to adhering to it, understanding it's in clear sense of self-awareness of your higher purpose. You have. This brings out the challenges and the moments of doubt and temptation, parts of your struggle, like Baba Vanga said. And in profound action, redirecting that sex energy into your power. Women, we know that we could do this, like I told you about them Kegel exercises. So you could shut it all off, redirecting your control in your mind and attune it to that higher frequency, your control in your mind. And you'll now be using the energy as a bridge to the spiritual world. Okay, so that's it on that. And I know y'all ain't like hearing that stuff, but listen, think about it. Everything else got to get cleaned out in your body. And that is one of them things got to be cleaned out, because when you mix and mingle with other, I told you, sharing, swapping DNA and fluids and all that, that stays in your system, especially if you have a child with the person. So think about it. Your body got to be purified. It got to be cleansed. Think about the whole virgin thing in the Bible, the 144,000 that's coming. If you read the scripture, what is it? Revelation 7:4. It says it's going to be Hebrew children. I made the video about that, but it says they're going to be virgins, pure little Hebrew, black little boys that ain't never been with a woman. That means pure virginity. Okay, that virginity matters. Okay, Mary was chosen to take on the task of Yahushua. Why did they choose that woman? She had to be a virgin because she had to be pure. She had to be a handmaiden chosen by the Lord, and they ain't never been tainted. Up here, she was never tainted too. All of it was pure. You get what I'm saying? All of it was pure. Okay, so like in Samson, his mom was told no wine while she was impregnated by the Holy Spirit. No wine. The angel told her you can't cut his hair when he is born. When she's pregnant, she couldn't cut none of her hair. None of that. They always in the Bible have requirements that sometimes it comes out and they say, okay, you're giving you this child, you got to go through this and this and that, and now everything gonna be fine. And when the child comes out, it got all these powers. Look what Samson could do. Samson, his power was in his hair, remember? But everybody didn't know that at first. When he was born, because his mother was purified before she gave birth to him, this man came out stronger than ever, kicking butt, So it's that raw power. Okay, it's like when they talk in Kundalini yoga. I know I don't like directing it towards that, but that is what it is. It's that excessive, strong sex energy power that can be transmuted into higher acts of importance rather than wasted on the physical. I mean, it's not wasting. It's an act of love. It's supposed to be between a man and a woman. You know how we do. But it's really more than that. There's a lot more involved in the power of that act. Okay, so being chosen, that's one of them challenges. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring up Transformers the movie real quick. And you know how I do with the movie. I always got to throw one at you. Y'all probably know this. That movie, the Transformers, they talking about God and heaven, and they talking about the fallen angels. They call themselves, the fallen. And Optimus Prime is the prime creator. You see what I'm saying? And what them bad ones, Metatron, that's the Satan, okay? And what he after? He trying to get that divine spark out of Optimus Prime. What's the divine spark? That's that light. It's a spark. That's the light in you. They want your divine spark. You get what I'm saying? They put playing in your face like we talk about. Inner strength versus outer strength. Away from home. Using humor in the movie, but they really for real. And the consequences in all we do. Transformers 1 explores consequences of good and bad choices with seriousness, and Optimus Prime versus Metatron. The Autobots want to live here because they can't return to Cybertron. Sound familiar? They stuck down here in the infirmament. Okay, the contrast is exploring your inner and outer strength. And the choices we make in this world. They exploiting that, making fun of how we make bad choices as humans here on this earth. Inner versus outer. The Creator's quest to destroy life on Earth is all up in that age of extinction. The Creator sent ships to Earth to turn life forms into elemental metal called transform, whatever. It's iron. They trying to do that iron mixed with clay thing down here. So they put it in your face with the robot thing. Okay? And AI, etc. Creators of this robotic type of material is to destroy life on Earth to get the materials they need to develop more robots so they could, take over. Sound familiar? Y'all get what I'm saying. All right. That was movie review for today. Y'all have a good day. That was the end of it. And I hope this brought some more clarity to you. I just had to come back and make sure y'all know, too. I ain't going nowhere. I love you. See you soon. Have a blessed day. wake it up, watchers. You are